Well, we are back to our original place after checking out those other two, which were pretty nice. I'll show you here. But the concern is that people will show up. We won't have our privacy. And this place is on a kind of main road thoroughfare and really easy to get to. And I don't know, it's nicer to go somewhere. And this place is off the beaten path for sure. It's fairly easy to get to if you know where you're going, but if you don't, it can be a little deceiving. But the lake is a little low. I did set up my tent right over here last time. I think this time, because I have a smaller tent, that I'm going to try to set up over here with some grassy bottom. Maybe up over in here or over here. And then I'm going to see, I have a 30-gallon bladder that I hopefully can fill up with water from the lake. I don't think I have enough hose to get up here, and I don't think that pump would pump it up here anyways. But we'll see. Worst comes to worst, I'll put it in the truck, bring the truck down there and fill it up. But let's get going. Gotta let that reshape now. This thing is slick. The sheets are bamboo. That's slick. So when you go to sleep at night, all this stuff is sliding all over the place. So what I do is I take these little clips and I put one of them at or two of them at the foot and clip the sheet and the blanket to the cot, and I do the same thing on the side down this edge. That way, this is the only entrance and exit, and everything stays in place. If I want to get out during the night to go to the bathroom, there's no, I mean, how many times have I woken up with all this stuff is on the floor or off of me or halfway on? I mean, it just slides all over the place. Unless you're just, you know, one of those still sleepers, and I kind of am always rolling or something at some point, at least 2 or 3 times. So, little tip for you, very helpful. All right, so this is what this is the dilemma we have. Normally we would be next to a stream or some source of water, but this lake is way down. The Angelina Forest line is actually somewhere down on that beach, supposedly, according to the map. But regardless, as you can see my hose and stuff down here, I can't get close enough to get a hose up here to feed anything. And we don't, you know, we kind of don't want to be tripping over ourselves at night. And this is pretty bumpy ground right here. So we're not going to set up here on the edge. So as an alternative, if you can see this bag over here, this is a water bag. It's a 30-gallon water bag. So I thought I could get the line to reach up here. It was highly unlikely, and it didn't. So I was going to fill the bag up here and then run a hose up here to wherever, blah, blah, blah. I know, it sounds like a lot of work, but it's kind of fun. So the alternative is I'm going to take that bag. I'm going to put it in the back of the truck when everything is set up and I'm done emptying it. And then I'm going to drive the truck and back it right up to this edge. Right about here. And then that hose will fit to the truck, and then I can fill this up with water, because you can't carry 30 gallons of water. What is that? I think 8 pounds a gallon. So that's 240 pounds, and especially can't carry it in that bag. So I'm gonna put it in the back of the truck, bring the truck over there, then I'm gonna pull the truck up here near our kitchen, and then we'll have 30 gallons if we run out. We just, you know, rinse and repeat. that's pretty easy, actually. The advantage to put it in the back of the truck is that now, instead of being restricted as to where we can put our kitchen and set up our camp, so to speak, is not restricted by the length of the hose, but now we can put it up anywhere. So I don't know if you can tell on the camera, but, and this is not all set up. I'm one guy trying to set all this up. So it takes, everything is a project, right? The tent's a project. This is a project. The pumping water is a project. The tarp here is a project that's not going to work as I have it. Obviously, it's supposed to rain a little bit, but I think it's just like a mist. It's probably not going to rain at all. They always, you know, thunderstorms. Oh my God, hold batten down the hatches. And it's like, oh, a little sprinkle. So I got to fix that. But now at least we know where the kitchen's going to go. We're going to put the kitchen right here underneath this tarp, and which is what I'm getting ready to set up right now. And I'm not going to make you watch me do that. I don't feel like filming that. And then I'll show you what it looks like when we're done. Be back in a minute. All right, so I'm filling up the bladder in the back of my truck. Had to come down here. I was afraid that this might be soft, but it is hard as a rock, so I don't have to worry about that. So we're using this pump over here, the Gelco water pump. And instead of powering the shower sink, we're filling up the bladder, which will eventually be the water source for the shower and sink. Got to be innovative. Constantly be solving issues while you're camping. This is doing quite well. Enough whining. And it sounds a lot better. I was up there higher with the other hose attached to it, and it was going to take like an hour and a half to fill this thing up. Now you can hear it. It is going. Yeah, it's doing quite well. Okay, forgot to turn off the music. So let me show you what we finally have. You're probably tired of seeing this. Okay, you saw the tent, the lone chair, and so this is the whole kitchen area, which really all evolves around this, the Julka, because that's the water supply, that's the hot water heater, the gas, the shower, and of course that big green bladder in the back of my truck is our water source, since we don't have a line to go 200 feet down to the water. Oh, I hear a truck. Let's see if we get him coming. There he is. Look at that. The arrival. All right. You must have had to stop for gas or something. The King Camper right here, buddy. There it is. You have arrived. Yeehaw. Welcome to Club Med.
Camp Angelina.
All right. We'll come back later. Anyways, it's starting to cloud up a little bit. The wind has gone to 0. And man, it is really, the temperature could not be any better. The lake is definitely down. I don't know if you can make out all the stumps out here, but the lake's about 6 feet down, which is why we have so much beach right here. But our previous visitors to this location were kind enough to leave us some pre-cut firewood in disc shapes. Not sure what that was about. You know, no camping video is complete unless we show you what we're cooking. That'll be coming next. See you there. It's getting dark, as you can tell. It gets dark quick now, which kind of sucks. Feels like it's 8 o'clock when it's only not even 6. Where did I hear the other day up in the northwest, sorry. 3:30 or 4 o'clock it gets dark. Holy cow, that would I don't know if I could ever get used to that. All right, so Brian's still out hunting for wood. I don't know why. We got a giant stack here, but He's a wood hunter. All right. I told you we were going to go to dinner. Not us go to dinner, but I was going to take you guys to dinner. Not take you to dinner. You know what I mean. Who knows what you're going to see next? I don't know. Like I said, I suck at this. I'm trying to do better. I'm getting there. Here comes Brian. All that work for a stick. All right, we're over here cooking now. I'm just doing burgers. But as you can see, it's not going to be a simple task. Nothing ever is. I accidentally bought 1 pound burgers.
Yeah, where are they?
I put it in that wrapper.
Did you show them in the...
Well, I can't do both.
See it. It's like, look at this monster. 1 pound burgers, a whole
Look at
6-pack.
For a 4-pack. And this is our grill over here. Look how that baby's lit up. Look at that light. Isn't that awesome?
Ooh,
Little magnetic light.
Yes,
That thing
yes.
is mucho gudo.
Mucho lido.
Yeah. All right, Brian. You gonna throw something in there?
Yeah, are you ready to put yours on?
Exploring, checking out some of these back trails. We haven't been gone for very long, but we haven't found anything that even comes close to being as nice as where we currently are. Wouldn't you agree?
Absolutely.
No doubt. Let me show you where we are. Now, I just thought I'd point this out. This up here, we thought was just like a vein of these red rocks, but they're not. From the truck, it looked like it. These are ant hills. Lots and lots of ant hills. These
It's
ants
like
are
they're-
little or smaller. These are the big trucks.
Well, that's the babies. They're in training.
That's training camp. All right, so this is another spot that we have previously found, but we're just kind of checking it out again. We're curious to see how many people would show up here, and we're surprised that no one is here. There's a couple across the lake over there just hanging in a hammock, but they're not camped out. But this is a cool spot. What do you think, Brian? It's not bad, huh?
Yeah, it's beautiful down here.
All right, we just got back from all our exploring. Brian's cutting firewood. Sorry about it. We'll go over there and check it out. All right, tonight it's chicken and sweet sauce. Yummy. Simmering right now. Chicken's about 10 minutes away. Brian is over here working on
Wild rice.
wild rice that he cooked today off the roadside. And what's going on in here? I think asparagus. Oh, look at that, baby. Okay. There we go. That's the extent of our dinner segment out here, but here we go. Look how good that is looking.
Cheers. Delicious.
Well, we got up about 7 o'clock this morning and been pretty productive. I didn't report it last night, but the shower kind of went on the fritz. The power line got super hot, melted the plug, and it shut off right at the end of my shower though, so I lucked out. Anyways, I've already taken the tent down. Here's all the stuff. It's going home day, which is always a sad day. So we're gonna cook our standard French toast this morning. Pack up. I was thinking about taking one more last outdoor shower before I go. Maybe I will. I don't know. See how it goes. Anyways, we'll take you to breakfast. How's that? Doesn't look great, but it will be. Little hot sausage, French toast, juice. Got the bread. Gonna heat up some syrup. It's gonna be good. Mine's not quite as fancy as Brian's. I guess I could put some granola on there. Give it a little something, something. All right, bon appetit.
Thank you, Chef.